So all of this just put me in a bad space of like, yo, we need to hurry up and get to Monday. We need to start over again. This is a bad week. Then you have Adrian Broner, who goes on his Instagram yesterday putting up a gun, talking about a picture of a gun. I don't know if it's his or whatever. Adrian Broner, the boxer, who's known for some antics and craziness, but saying that he's going home. What's the quote? Am I saying it right?
Something like that.
Enough, I'm going home. And then Games manager Wack does a video telling him to off himself. Yeah. And so I found myself in the studio right now explaining to Scotty Beam and people in here that my dad, and I know several older men that I came up around that had no tolerance for the idea of suicide. That's how I was raised. Mm-hmm. Where they would say to me, people are out here dying to live. Yeah. Especially black men, dying to live. How could you quit like that?
It's
That's
interesting.
weak. That's soft.
Because I'm the opposite of you. I'm dealing with my dad, who's constantly, threatening to commit suicide, and he lets his depression get the best out of him. And I'm the one that's constantly reminding him about his blessings and why. You never know what's going on in people's heads, man. People's demons are all different.
And I bring this up because there are a lot of people out here, and I'm new to. My mom suffered from depression, and her mom committed suicide when she was like 40 years old. And I still didn't understand depression completely until walking through it with my own mom. Yeah. Like, I didn't get it. Like, what are you upset about? You have everything you need. Mm-hmm. I don't understand. Your sons are successful. Nobody's in jail. Nobody's out here doing anything crazy. You did great work. Let's celebrate. Mm-hmm. And even today, when craziness is going on in my own world, and even with y'all, when I come up here in the morning, it's like, yo, I've had enough. I'm checking out. Things get too crazy. I'll be like, yo, I'm not messing with y'all. I'm done. All right, cool. Happy times for me. I can't go down there with you. And so, whoever's in your life that's suffering, Kid Cudi, he's checked himself in to get some help. Mm-hmm. If you see people suffering, do your best to try to understand what they're going through. Because every one of us in every scenario that we're dealing with right now, whether it's racism, whether it's classism, whatever we're dealing with, it's all about understanding the next man or woman's plight, right?
Compassion, man.
Compassion, empathy. And everyone is, you don't understand what I'm going through. You don't know what it's like to be in my skin. You don't, but at the next moment, the next person is going through something, you now can't be understanding to them. Right. You want to be understood, but you can't be understanding.
It's hard for people, though. Because we all got problems. We all have problems.
Right,
so
but if you want,
a lot of
all
us
I'm saying
do
is,
it differently, though.
I'm just taking the time right now to say, if you want to be understood, try also being understanding.
I agree.
That's all. I just wanted to take that moment because there's a lot of crazy stuff going on out here.
And also, when people put things on social media, it's always a cry for help. It's always a cry for help. Yeah. They want attention. They want help. So if you ever see any of your loved ones, just put something up that's a little questionable. Just reach out and just say, hey, are you good? Because most of the time they're not, and they just want somebody to talk to.
Let that soak in for a minute. It's Ebro in the morning, man.